$100 silver. We are here. We've waited so long for this. This is just the start. It's only just beginning. The first of the $100 silver parties is happening tomorrow in London. The first one I'm involved with. There are others I'm hearing about all around the world. David Morgan's got a big one in America. I'm not going to be going to that one. But the first one is in London tomorrow, and there are others. Now, this one tomorrow, I'm going to be giving a presentation tomorrow. This is what I'm working on, my presentation. I want to explain what a short squeeze is, the silver squeeze that is happening now as we speak. So what is going short? I think a lot of people think they know what this is, but they're not really sure. There's a lot more to it. Now, I'm going to use a classic motorcycle as an example. I used to buy and sell motorcycles. My family loves motorcycles. My uncle loves classic bikes. He goes out riding with all the other bikers. He's constantly working on it. And some of these bikes are really sought after because they're rare. They're not being made anymore. The only ones in the world is all what we've got, unless you try and build it all yourself, which would be very hard. But these classic bikes are rare and sought after. Demand is high, supply is low. Now, what if someone advertised one of these bikes, like you see on the screen there, at a good price? The first people that show interest in it say, have you still got it? I say, yes, it's still available, but you can't take delivery. It's in storage, but you can pay for it now to lock it in and it's yours. I'll give you a paper or digital receipt and it's yours. Okay, he buys it. The next person rings up. Have you still got it available? And they lie and say it's still available when it's not. You sold it already. But they say, yeah, it's still available. You can pay for it now, pick it up later. They agree. They pay for it now and pick it up late with a view to picking it up later. Okay, they sell it. Now, the unscrupulous seller, I'm talking about the banks now with silver. This is an analogy for them. They sell 500 of these motorcycles for every one that they've got in storage. 500. The effect this has, they're selling so many motorcycles that they don't own. All this selling makes the market look like it's flooded with motorcycles. Oh, there's plenty, actually. I heard my friend bought one for this low price. Oh, and this other guy bought it. I'm hearing that they're being sold for this price. Oh, is it? It's quite low value then. And someone else goes and buys it. Oh, it's quite low. All this excessive short interest pushes the price down. That's happened to silver for decades because they've been selling silver they haven't got for decades. The big mints like the Perth Mint have been selling silver they haven't got. Loads of other ETFs and all the others have been selling paper or digital promises that they haven't got. So this guy on the screen here, he's selling so many. He's got all this money coming in. He's looking incredibly wealthy and powerful, but he's short hundreds and hundreds of bikes for every one that he owns. He owes all these motorcycles to people who've bought them. He owes them those motorcycles. Now, if the price of the motorcycle goes down, he's laughing because when he comes to buy the bikes, he'll buy them less than he sold them for. But that is very unlikely, isn't it? He's pushed the price of the bikes right down, and now he's sold so many sell, paper and digital promises. It looks like the supply of these bikes is huge. It's like the flood. Oh, my word, I'm hearing all these people are buying these bikes so cheap. Wow, the market seems to be saturated with these bikes. All these people have got paper and digital claims on one of these motorcycles. The price has gone down, and that happens for decades. All these people think they are buying this motorcycle, and they think they've got it, and then they're hearing others and others. The whole market is saturated, flooded with them. And this guy thinks onto a good thing, and he turns up there selling even more. And he sells so many of these bikes. The Perth Mint for decades has been selling silver they haven't got. The big banks, the big bullion banks have been going short. They're selling silver that they haven't got. And then they think, we're on to a good thing here. We've got all these funds coming. It's free income for them. All they've got to do is issue a paper or digital receipt. So they sell even more. And the short position increases even more. And it pushes the price of silver down even more. Because they're selling so many, the price goes really, really low. A very low price. And a lot of these classic bikes, people want it for investment. So the analogy for motorcycles now, they don't necessarily ride it. They want it for investment. And they can see the prices. So I'll buy one of those as well. It's a very low price. And they buy a paper or digital receipt and they're quite happy for it to stay in storage. They don't need to take it. They haven't got to worry about insuring it and storing it. It's in storage. I've got this receipt. It's definitely mine. And more people buy these paper or digital receipts. This has been happening for decades with all the big mints. I pick on the Perth Mint because apparently they are the largest. They've done this. They are short billions of ounces of silver. They've been selling these pooled accounts, and there's lots of other people who have been selling these. All the big banks, I could name them all the big mints, and even the small ones like Bullion by Post, Bullion Vault, all these ones. They've been selling paper or digital promises of silver. When someone wants to buy silver, instead of taking delivery of real silver, they just take delivery of a paper or digital receipt, and it pushes the price right down. But now comes the time when people want to take possession of the silver, or the analogy we're using, the motorcycle. People say, no, I don't trust that they hold it. I want to take it myself. I'm much safer holding it myself. I'd like to take my possession. I'd like to take possession now of what I've bought. Here's my paper digital. I'd like it now. And the guy who's been getting wealthy from selling paper or digital receipts is starting to panic now. Oh no, I've got to buy them back. I've sold all these motorcycles, and now the people who bought them from me, they want them now. All that selling pushed the price down. That's what happened with silver. That's how they manipulated the silver price far lower than it should be by selling silver that didn't exist. With the motorcycle analogy, they sold so many motorcycles that they pushed the price right down. And the last load of motorcycles they sold was a very low price. And now people want to start taking delivery. And if they've sold 500 to 1 in 500 can actually have the motorcycle. And then he's got to go into the market and buy these motorcycles. So he starts going and buying them, and he's finding actually they're quite rare, hard to get. It's very rare. Demand is very high. He's competing with other buyers. And he's starting to really panic now. He's got to cover his shorts. He's buy. There's a short squeeze starting. He's doing everything he can to buy these motorcycles that he owes. And as he starts to cover his shorts, if he starts to cover 5% of his shorts, the price is pushed up. And anybody who has got one of these bikes for sale, they're not going to let it go cheap. They're going to, no, I don't want. And he's trying to buy them. I've got to buy it no matter what. I've got to buy it. And the price is going up and up and up. And that is exactly what we're seeing in silver today. And by the way, the short position in silver hasn't gone down. They haven't even started to cover yet. It's still the largest naked short position in the history of financial markets. The short position in silver is spread around quite a few different banks now. They haven't even started to cover yet. Are they hoping the price will go down? Because that's not going to happen. If it goes up even more, it will be even harder for them to cover. But they've got to go into the market and buy that silver that they are short. They have to. And you can see this guy on the screen here. Buy. He's calling all his brokers. You've got to buy. You've got to put effort in. Try and buy these bikes. The price is going up and up and up. And as they start to buy the small amount of available supply, the buying causes a spike. And that's what we've seen in the last few months in silver. It was $40. It was $49, bobbing around $49, $50, $51, $52. When it went over 52, that was it. It completed the cup and handle chart formation, which is 45 years cup and handle chart formation. And then the price went from 50 up to where we are today, 100. It doubled in only a few months, really. It's shooting up. It's because the buying causes a spike, and it feeds on itself. The opposite is when they go short a long way, they're pushing the price down. They short even more, it pushes the price down. As it goes the other way, it feeds on itself. Now, all those short silver have got to go into the market and buy silver. The price surges. If they start to cover 10% of their shorts, it pushes the price up. This is the very definition of a short squeeze. It happened with GameStop. They went excessively short, which pushed the price down. And then when they started to buy, the price shot up. This is a short squeeze. And when people start noticing it, it's not only the short sellers that are in the market to buy the motorcycle. Common people are hearing about it on the news, seeing, wow, these classic bikes are all-time highs. They're all saying, I need a bike, buy now. They're all rushing around. And if there's any bikes available, there's a massive rush of people want to buy it. They're bidding up. And someone puts a really high offer in, and the seller says, okay, I'll consider that. Someone else comes along and puts an even higher offer in. Okay, I'll sell it for that price. And the price goes higher and higher because they think they can sell it for more in the future. The buying pressure feeds on itself and pushes the price up. It's not just the short sellers covering, it's other people rushing in to buy as well. Demand is more than supply for silver. This short squeeze is just starting. All those banks that are short, they have to cover. They have to go into the market and buy all that silver that they have sold. This is going to cause a massive price explosion. It's going to be like a rocket taking off. The price explodes higher. And some people say, yeah, we're seeing that now. It's gone from like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and now we've just touched 100. I'm saying this is nothing. The shorts haven't even begun to cover yet. They're going to have to start covering now. They've got to start buying silver now. They have to cover. Are they really going to wait and see if the price goes down? It's not going to go down. If they don't cover now at $100, they'll be covering at $150 soon, and then they'll be trying to cover at $200. They're going to have to cover now, or the entire system breaks down. Because if they don't cover, that's curtains for the financial system. The banks will collapse. If they default, it will have repercussions all around the world. Contagion will affect other markets. No trust in anything. What is the value of a contract that cannot perform? Zero. If they default, imagine all those people who bought those motorcycles, and I'm very sorry I cannot give you it. The whole system will collapse, and the real bikes, people who own one of these real bikes, the price goes through the roof, sky high, and there will be lack of trust in any paper or digital promise. All those buyers think, I wish I didn't buy that paper or digital promise of a motorcycle. I should have just paid more and got the real motorcycle, because the whole system's collapsed. Anyone with a real motorcycle is real happy. Anyone with real silver bullion now is very, very happy. If you're sitting there with an ETF, if you've got a pooled account, any kind of paper or digital receipt of silver, sell it now. You must try and buy real bullion. I know it's difficult. Most places are sold out, awaiting stock. Most places have stopped selling altogether. Costco has stopped selling silver. That's where I used to buy. All the places, they're stopping selling silver. It's very, very difficult. You have to put effort in, and you have to pay a lot. Look, you have to outbid everyone else. You have to convince the seller to part with his metal, but please put effort in. Keep putting 10% of your income into physical silver bullion. Take silver out of available supply. You'll be very happy you did.